Good everybody, my name is Oscar and welcome back to more Subnautica Below Zero. Now this episode we have a ton of stuff to go through. Mostly new story stuff, but there is also some new animations for the ice worm which are absolutely terrifying. So we'll go and have a look at them towards the end of the video. But to start off with, they have completely revamped, you might be aware of this, they've completely revamped Act 1. And probably the other acts as well, I think they're completely redoing them as well, of Below Zero. And so far, they have redone the script and implemented the script into the game. The voice acting isn't in as far as I know yet, but the new sequences are in. They're not fully animated, but they are there in a bare bones form. So first off today, I'm just going to show you them. So straight away this intro starts with the conversation with Sam that you would have had a bit later into the game. Just as you exit the base and go through the canyon, you would start having the conversation that's about to start as soon as you wake up now. So it's the Station Zero, does this Vesper come in? Hi Sam, would it kill your career to act like we've met before? You know these conversations are monitored. Take some time off and we'll chat. But we're so close. An alien civilization, Sam. Wouldn't you rather be down here? In temperatures below zero? No thanks. Are you seeing that? There's a Class 5 meteor storm inbound. They're evacuating ground crews in your sector. Are you near the ship? Yes, where's Jeff? GPS has him at the research site. Jeff, do you read? Rabinka, we did it. I found the wake-up command. Your timing sucks. We're evacuating. Jeff? No movement. I'll find him. Roger. So at this point you now have an incentive to actually leave the base other than just personal curiosity, which was what had to sort of get you to go out of the base in the first bit. Obviously this bit is all the same, they haven't changed any of this stuff yet. Bit of a bug while you're opening the doors at the moment where your head actually disconnects from your body. First thing you'll notice is this, a new rocket which looks very similar, it might even be the same model, I haven't been able to confirm it yet, as the Neptune from Subnautica, except the engine cores are hidden below the surface. I think it's a Neptune, although I can't really tell. It looks like it might be shorter than the Neptune, but I can't remember because I haven't seen the Neptune in so long. So that's there. That will become important a little bit later on, as you will notice. Vesper, I'm approaching the research site. No sign of Jeff. Understood. Keep us informed. Jeff? Jevov. Jeff woke me up. Now Jeff is gone. Who am I speaking to? Where is my friend? That information is... Ceiling shakes and debris falls as a meteor strikes the mountain overhead. Damage sustained. Hello? Rerouting data to Sanctuary. Warning, Sanctuary power low. Robin, the storm's closing in. I just had a near miss. Jevov isn't here, but Sam, we did it. I just spoke to one of them. Please get back to the ship. I'm going. So at this point, now you have a reason to escape the cave. Obviously this thunderstorm may still be happening during the meteor storm, but it looks like we will have some meteor shower effects implemented soon enough. This is all the same, the rocks crumble and you have to make your way over this bit. This has been flattened out now, it used to be a drop. This is completely flat. Sam, I have your ship on autopilot heading for the Vesper. What? I'm not on that ship. Who is? Jeff wouldn't have gone without me. Where are you? Still heading for the base. That's my best shelter now. Okay, I'll see what I can do from here. So, at this point, it looks like it wasn't Jeff that took off in the ship. It was just the AI doing an emergency takeoff for some reason. Oh no. Are you back at base yet? That's a negative. It's gone. Sam? Robin, come in. I copy. I'm okay. Thank the stars. Stay where you are and look up. I'm dropping a life pod. Did everyone else get away? Was Jeff in that ship? They're still counting heads. We haven't found. A meteor strikes the Vesper, causing an explosion and visible damage to its docking bays and communications. Sam. Vesper, do you read? Sam. And that's where as far as I know, that is where the newest bit of the story leads to. So in my opinion, this is so much better than the original Act 1. It's much more tense, gives you a much bigger feeling that you are actually alone, because if you remember in the first instance of Act 1, it was just that you'd chosen to stay behind instead of asking for a rocket to be sent down by Sam, which didn't really give you a sense of urgency that we now have. I cannot wait to see the Vesper get hit by a meteor. I can imagine the animation for that is going to be insanely good. Okay, so this next bit of news may be a little bit irrelevant to some of you, but for those of you who really enjoy building in Below Zero, wow, that was a cool sight. I don't think I've actually seen that happen in game before. You can now actually build on top of the lily pads in the lily pad biome, so you can have a fully working above ground base in a really cool biome, which has pretty good resources in it. And it looks pretty good, it actually hooks in properly to the ground, and I think this is actually a really good place to build a base, because obviously you haven't got to worry about depth or anything like that with reinforcements. But, I mean, honestly, I think it just looks really good. This is a really nice place to build a base, and especially with all the glow whales going around, it looks really good. And the other new place where they have recently enabled you to build, which previously you wouldn't have been able to build on, is the big Tree Spire, which is the main one in the biome with the vent gardens, that area. And this is the big main one. It looks a lot like a hand, but this is a really cool place that you could build a base as well, especially in survival. It's a cool place for a base. Very, very nice view with all the vent gardens around. One of my favourite biomes in the game, for sure. Okay, so if you were in my stream the other night, you will have noticed that they have updated the shaders on the Frozen Leviathan ice sort of wall. And now they have done it again, and they have really outdone themselves. It looks absolutely incredible. Haven't seen it in game myself yet, but I've seen videos on my Discord server and also a video that a developer put out on Twitter. So, as you can see, we can head in now, and it looks just quite similar as before, but you'll notice that the ice is a lot more transparent, and the shading effects that they've managed to get on the ice make it look incredibly realistic. You can see the Frozen Leviathan through it much easier now than you would have been able to before. All of the reflections and refractions and everything that's going on through the ice looks incredible. Obviously, there are like random bits floating around because that's inside the ice. Not sure how they're going to fix that look. But everything is so much more clear looking at it from this direction. The ice looks like it's really nice and icy, I guess. Really realistic looking ice. I love it so much. And you can really see the length of the creature now that they've made the tunnels a little bit more transparent. It's a little bit trippy, but you can see the tail. So this again explains why the whole model was required, because obviously they wanted to show off the whole model. Just because there's a whole model does not mean that the creature will escape, as some people have been suggesting. There are some really weird effects going on because of all the refractions and stuff, but wow, it just looks so good. The ice looks incredible. When you get close to things like ladders, it gets really trippy. And it all starts bending space and time around you, but it have to be said that this has got to be one of the best looking things in any Subnautica game. So the final bit of news is a new animation, or several new animations for the ice worms, which are no doubt the most terrifying creature in any Subnautica game ever. They actually cause jump scares now. This isn't even funny, they're actually terrifying to be around. So we'll go to the ice worm arena and see how this works, because again, V, thank you for the message on the Discord, discovered this new animation, which none of us had seen before, and you'll recognise it when you see it, but it is horrible. So I'm just going to be ready for jump scares now, because I'm so used to getting attacked in this area, that I'm just going to make sure I'm 100% ready. I think we're safe from the ice worms in this area here, but when you turn right, I think this is heading towards the first ice worm arena now. Just make sure no damage is off, because I want to have the full experience. Underneath us. Oh! No, I hate this biome so much. This is literally the worst thing in Subnautica. They've also put a card on Favreau which talks about not having music playing in the arenas, so it is completely silent apart from... Oh! Okay, there's one. That's one of the ones that just sort of bugs out at the moment and disappears. Oh! Okay. Hang on. No, that's the animation! Okay, so that wasn't clear what happened there, but basically the ice worm speared us. And then threw us up in the air and then swallowed us in one. That was an insta-kill. No matter what health you are on, that is going to be an insta-death. We'll go back again. I want to see if I can get that to trigger in a bit more of a clear area. So I think that thing that I thought was wind is actually an ice worm that's screaming. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, I hate this game so much. I actually do. That was horrible. Oh no! Okay, they've got the sounds hooked up now. If you stay still, it can't get you. Oh, there it is! Again, it just bugs out. I think what we were walking on is the remnants of the iceworm trail. Ow. But there's no way to get him to spear... Oh, there he is. There's no way... Doesn't seem to be a way to get him to spear us without glitching through the terrain. Whoa! What? I have not seen that before. I've been silent for like 20 minutes trying to work out how I can get the animation to play without glitching through the terrain, and that is the first time that's happened to me. Oh god! There are two. Oh, okay, well... I got it to spear me. But not really in the way I wanted it to. There were two of them at the same time. Whoa! Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I've been trying for a long time now, like half an hour, to get one of these ice worms to do the spearing animation in a non-buggy way. But at the moment, that is proving to be almost impossible, because they're extremely difficult to trigger, and they are completely random. Sometimes you can be doing the exact same thing over and over again, they never trigger, and other times you do it once, and they trigger. Fine. And when they have triggered so far, they have been pushing me through the terrain, and it doesn't look very good. So, I'm going to leave it here, because I cannot see that I'm going to be able to get any good footage of the attack. Hopefully you can understand what the attack is, though. Basically, the iceworm spears you with its 1000-degree blade on the front of its head, and then it eats you in one gulp after throwing you about 40 feet into the air. So that's the new death animation. It is terrifying, and the iceworms are more horrible than ever. But early access is proving to be early access in that I can't get anything to work, but I challenge you to go and find these guys for yourself. Try not to poo yourself, and just make sure you have a change of trousers! It's almost like it was listening to me then. Oh my god, what is happening? We're being surrounded by iceworms all of a sudden. Okay, so yeah, I challenge you to go and do this yourself. See if you can find the animation trigger. See if you can get them to do it for you. It's a pretty cool thing. Worth a video, but not worth as long as I'm spending on it, because it's taking me so long to get the smallest animation to play. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here, guys. So if you did enjoy the video, please remember to leave a like. If you're feeling really generous, subscribe to my Crunchy David. Until next one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao, my friends.